Well, hey there, guys. This is Sean Spicer here, and this is to life as an actor. So, I asked the people to ask me questions for this video. What's like about being a voice actor. So, I'm gonna get started, and I'm using my phone, my Snapchat phone. So, I'm looking at Snapchat so I can see which questions it is, and some might be the same. So, if you have the same questions, I'll just do all of it then. All right, let's do this. All right, so Kim asked, "Is it hard? Are certain voices harder than others?" Well, I gotta admit, there are actually some voices I had to do was hard, because some voices I wanted to either use my own or have to make up one. And that's what happened when I did the voice of Swan, I believe, in the first one. They were like, you have to make a choice. It's either my voice or something else. But I'll tell you what, I believe. Oh yeah, I know what it was. Batman was really hard because it was so hard to get deep. Clark, no, not a good time. I actually prefer, when it comes to low, dark voices, I prefer Shadow the Hedgehog. He's much better, The fate of the world to me in your hands. And it's more creepy, so. Yeah, Kim, there are some voices that are hard, but I think mostly my Batman voice is really hard to keep up with, so. Nice question. This next one, I think I got a lot of questions with this one. And this is one from Fiona Sullivan, Rose Murphy, and then I believe Lucy West. They asked, "What is your favorite voice to do and why?" You know what? That's the hardest question I ever asked. I ever answered. Man. Actually, to be honest with myself, there are three series I love voicing. They're my favorite. And it's the Mario Brothers, the Shrek series, and then the Sonic characters. So the reason I like Mario, because especially Mario and Luigi, it took me a break from speaking my normal voice and just doing a lot of Italian voices. And also those two one of the great characters I like voicing. Donkey from Shrek. Well, Donkey from Shrek is another one of my favorites because he's just pretty funny. And I remember when I was young, I would do that voice in front of a camera, and then reflect it. I'll be like, "I'm making waffles because I play something million stars in the morning. I'm making waffles." And then I think my last one is the Sonic series. You can't go wrong without Sonic. Sonic's the best video game character I love. So, Sonic is my favorite since, he's my main favorite kind of character. I want to be just like him. And yes, people always say I'm fast, and I never do track. I'm more like a voice actor. So, Sonic's just easy. Remember, kids, don't use home race cars with chasing hedgehogs. You're too slow. And so I love the voice Shadow because it took me a break from all that, happiness and just to head to the dark side. Because Shadow can get hero or dark all because of his voice. So Shadow would just be like, "Hey guys, what's going on around here? Why does that Shadow the Hedgehog name haunt me?" See that? And then I love doing Jet the Hawk because it made me, felt craziness inside of me, and I felt like I need to let my crazy out. We're all crazy! I'm crazier than everyone! Yeah. So, the Super Mario Brothers I like, Donkey from Shrek, and then my three favorite Sonic characters I love voicing. Thanks for that, you three. Ooh, Lucky asked, "How do you start to learn new voices?" How do I start learning new voices? So, it's usually easy. People, when I first do auditions for the voice acting, people will just give me, what the character is like. He would give me the character traits, and they were like, if someone else voices it, like, make up a voice that's for blank. whoever the character is. And then if it's a character that someone else voiced it, they said you don't copy it, just make it sound like exactly. So when I learn new voices, to be honest, I really got no idea where I get them. It just comes to my head, obviously. Thanks, Lucky. All right, Veronica asked a great question. Which do you like better, voice acting or onstage acting, and why? Well, to be honest, I can't decide. I like both of them. Cause being on stage, I like showing off what I like to do. I love showing off my acting skills when I'm on stage. And if I don't get a big role or something, I'll still go on and just show off what I like to do. So it's pretty simple. And then voice acting I like too. It's because usually you have to memorize scripts you don't have a script in front of you on stage. But when it's voice acting, they just give me a script and I just read it from there, and then they tell me to do it in different tones, different feelings. So I love both of them. On stage for showing off what I do, voice acting because it's really easy to know what I'm reading. I know the script. So thanks for asking that, Veronica. That is a pretty interesting question. Grace asks, do you have to give your voice a rest sometimes? Definitely. Yeah, because there are some times where I'm just screaming at the microphone and I'm always like, I need a break. I remember when I was voice recording for that slimy alien named Termin who has 3 eyes, and then all I had to do was just say the lines, and then one point in time the director asked me to scream so loud. So I'll be like, ah! And it really hurts me so bad that I carry like 10 gallons of water with me. So I can, take a rest, get my break, and then just get back to work. So yeah, I do need to. Salena asked, what's the hardest part of voice acting? I don't think there's anything hard about voice acting at all. Cause the only thing that's hard is just if you don't memorize your voice, voice of your character, then you're in trouble. I guess that's all I could say, because there's nothing really hard about voice acting at all, Salena. Alexis asks, what's your day like as a voice actor? Well, since I'm young, yeah, I'm young, everybody. So it depends. Like, if it's school time and I have work to do, I'll do the work then, and then I'll have to stay up all night to get this voice recording thing done. Or if I don't and I'm done with school, I just go straight to voice acting. No homework yet, and then and then there's if I have a job, I have to work there, quickly until I finish, and then I have to go to the voice recording studio. They would have food for me too. So then, and sometimes they want me to wake up in the morning and just be like, meet me there. We'll do our voice recording. So yeah, my days like pretty similar like what other voice actors would do. If they want me to, a certain time they want me to visit, or if I'm in the middle of school and they want me to visit after my school activities, then I'll do that. And they were accepted too. So nice question. Ooh, Kayla asked a nice question. Kayla Rea asked, what's your favorite animal? Well, there are so many now that I'm voice acting it. Well, I remember saying that my favorite animal is a donkey. And yes, that's because I was doing the donkey voice so much. I'm making waffles! And then, my other favorite is supposed to be, now I'm starting to like a hedgehog since I'm voicing Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah. And then and then another one is Swan. You know, a swan. Cause to me, I don't talk very much, so I feel like, you know, since Swan I voiced it, he's deflecting everything, so he's a kung fu master of deflection. So I feel like I'm deflecting everyone and deflecting everyone in a way. So those are my favorite animals. Abby asks, who would you be like voicing? Who I like to be voicing? To be honest with myself, there are so many characters I don't know I want to voice. But to me, I want to voice. Oh, wait, I know who. I want to voice that little dragon from Mulan, because since Eddie Murphy did the voice of there too, I really wanted to do Mushu's voice too. So if I get the chance of doing Mulan a remake or something, or just taking the animation and just putting other voices in it, I'll be happy to do Eddie Murphy's impression on this. Because I did it in League of Way East Choir, where I had a solo and I just had to do Mulan, solo from Mushu's. Like, this guy's got him scared to death. So Gracie asked the same question like Rose Murphy did, and then Fiona Sullivan, and then there's Lucy. I bet you know what my favorite voices are. You could just go back and then go back to the voices, and I'll show you what they are. And then she also has another question. And what made you get into voice acting? So, what made me into voice acting? I remember just sitting. I remember sitting in a studio from Lombard, Illinois, to Big Idea, where they created VeggieTales, and I was looking at Mike and Phil Naraki. Yeah, Phil and Phil Sure, Mike Naraki, I met, and then they were like, make your own tricks to help out. So we asked it Jacob, David, and Sam Patrick, two different voice actors that I know and really like. And if you don't know him, he kind of looks like me. Jacob David looks like me, and Sam Patrick looks like Shane. But now Jacob David wears glasses and he has a beard, and Sam just has long hair. Okay, so anyway, so then Jacob and Sam would come up with a voice for me, and it sounded just like me. So I'll just be up on stage, and Jacob and Sam would do all these voices. And I was like, I want to have a chance. So then I went to Universal in Orlando, and then when I saw the studio, I was like, maybe I should have a chance to voice that thing. And yes, there were actually a new movie. Not really for a movie, for a big theater. It's just a movie for YouTube, I believe it was, or Us to Keep. And I got a chance to actually meet Will Smith, Angelina Jolie, Chris Rock, Lucy Liu, Dustin Hoffman, and James Hong, I believe I met. So many actors I love and like. So it gave me a chance to, be a voice actor. And then that's where my little brother came in too. Those are some really good questions you asked. So if you got more questions for me for voice acting, I'll put my Snapchat down below, and you can follow me there, or you can follow me on my Instagram, and I'll put that in the description below as well. So thank you for watching Life as a Voice Actor, and remember, as Sonic would say, stay as cool as you are.